Hello students, today we shall learn some humorous story, some delightful events that are funny and humorous. Easier said than done. It is very easy and simple to say about some work, but it is always difficult, rather not easy, less easy to do that work. Suppose a person is making a good drawing, a picture. We may say that I can also draw the same similar picture, but when we try to draw that type of lovely picture, we cannot do so because it is not easy. To say is easy, to do is always difficult. Therefore, the proverb, it is easier said than done. To talk about something, to say about something, it is a left hand play, very easy. But to do the same thing is not so easy. Let us go through the story. Once upon a time, there was a farmer named Hans. There was a village. In that village lived a farmer. His name was Hans. Once upon a time, there was a farmer named Hans. He lived in a village with his wife. With whom did he live? He lived with his wife. The name of his wife was Martha. Thus, farmer Hans and his wife Martha lived in a village. Hans always found faults with the way Martha kept the home. As Martha was keeping the house, as she kept the house, household activities, Hans has always tried to find faults. This you have not done properly, that you have not done correctly, this is not in time. Thus, he always found faults, troubles, defects in the way Martha kept house. In Martha's work, in her keeping the household, Hans always found faults. Hans did not approve of the better work or difficult work that Martha was doing. But he always found faults. Now Martha was tired of Hans' complaints. For how long one can suffer, endure? Every now and then Hans made complaints. This is not right. This you have spoiled. The clothes are not washed properly. The utensils are not in order. The floor is not properly wiped. Thus, Martha was tired of Hans's complaints. So she said one day, "All right, Hans, I will go out to work in the fields tomorrow. And you take the care of the house." Martha offered to interchange the works they were doing. Hans was working in the field, Martha was working in the house. Martha offered that Hence, you do the household work and I will do the work of the field. Why did Martha try to do so? Martha made a plan to teach a lesson. In the beginning, Hans was happy with the idea. Hans was glad. All right. I will do the household work and you go in the farm to do farming work. The next day, in the morning, he wanted to churn the butter first. The next day, Hans wanted to churn the butter first from the curd. He took the pot containing curd and started churning with the churner. After churning some time, Hans felt thirsty because of some work. He felt thirsty. He stopped churning. He went down to the cellar. Cellar means some lower room in the house to keep the things that are not daily needed. The houses may have ground floor, first floor, then a cellar underground or a mezzanine between first and second floor. Mezzanine floor is upper than ground floor, lower than first floor. Like that, cellar is somewhat underground to save the space. And in the cellar, it is used to store unwanted things, the things that are not daily required, as a storeroom. He went down to the cellar to get some apple juice. Why did he go down the cellar? He went down the cellar to get some apple juice. Why did he want apple juice? Because he was thirsty. Why he was thirsty? Because he worked churning for some time. So he felt thirsty, and to drink some apple juice, he went down the cellar and tried to get some apple juice that was there stored in the cellar. As soon as he opened the barrel, the apple juice was stored in a barrel. As soon as he opened the barrel, that is container containing the apple juice, he heard the barking of a dog. As he opened the barrel, he heard the barking of a dog. It was inside the house and seemed to have knocked over pot. The dog, he thought that, was inside the house, and the dog would have overturned a pot. To knock down pot, Hans rushed up the stairs from the cellar. Along the stairs, Hans rushed up in hurry. Rushed up the stairs to chase means to go behind, to chase the animal out of the house. To make the dog go out of the house, Hans hurriedly climbed the stairs and chased behind the dog. But in a hurry, he forgot to shut the barrel. He had opened the barrel, but he forgot to shut the barrel, and by some push in a hurry, the barrel turned upside down and the juice spilled on the floor. Because Hans was in a hurry, he did not notice that the barrel had turned upside down. Juice, apple juice that was there in the barrel spilled on the floor. Then, next, Hans put the stew on the fire to boil for lunch. Then, Hans put the stew in a pot on the fire to boil it for preparing lunch. Because at noon time, lunch should be ready. Suddenly, he remembered that he had forgotten to feed Maui the cow. Hans, the farmer, had also one cow, and he remembered that he had forgotten to feed Maui. The name of the cow was Maui. Then what to do? He took Maui to the rooftop. He took Maui to the rooftop, top of the roof. Think. Why? There was grass growing among the tiles. On the roof there were tiles, and between the tiles some grass had grown, rooftop gardens like that. Perhaps him, being a farmer, would have made a rooftop garden like that. Some grass had grown between the tiles on the rooftop. And he thought that he would feed Maui with that grass. So he took Maui the cow on the rooftop. There was grass growing among the tiles. Now Hans took one rope. He tied one end of the rope around the cow's neck. Hans took a rope. Hans had to do some other household work. So to make sure that the cow may be grazing on the rooftop, the grass that has grown among the tiles, between the tiles, he took one rope and tied it with the cow's neck. He slipped the other end of the rope down the chimney. There was a chimney, and the other end of the rope he slipped down the chimney and came down and tied the other end of the rope with his leg. Why did he do so? He was of a forgetful nature. He was forgetting every now and then. He had forgotten to shut the barrel. He had forgotten to feed Maui. So to remember that Maui was grazing on the rooftop, he made a trick. He took a rope and tied one end of the rope in cow's neck, slipped it around the chimney and made it to go down the other end of the rope. He went down and tied the rope with his own leg so that if the cow goes here and there, it would drag the rope and hence would come to know that the cow has gone away. This way, he could remind himself of the cow on the rooftop. So why did he tie the cow with a rope? He tied the cow with a rope and tied the other end slipping around chimney with his leg to remind himself that the cow was grazing on the rooftop. Now imagine what would have happened. Now Hans was busy grinding the grains. Flour was required. Grain should be ground. Hans was now busy grinding the grains in a grinding mill. While he was working, that is grinding grains, Maui saw a hen on the roof. What happened? Maui was grazing on the grass in the tiles on the rooftop. Maui saw a hen over there. Then Maui decided to chase the hen away. Maui, the cow, ran after the hen in full speed. What would have happened? There was a rope tied at the neck of the cow, the other end at the leg of Hans's leg. Maui ran after the hen in full speed. Meanwhile, the rope tied to Hans's leg pulled him up the chimney. Hans was pulled by the rope that was tied at his leg. He was pulled up the chimney. And he kept hanging there while the cow was still running wildly on the rooftop here and there. Now find what a funny thing would have happened. Hans was hanging with the rope because the rope was slipped round the chimney and the other end on the cow's neck. The cow started chasing the hen. As Hans kept hanging there, the cow was still running wildly without control on the rooftop. At this moment, Martha came back. And what would have happened? We shall discuss in the next part. Thank you.